Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Blake. I know you don't know me. I promise you're not missing out on much. But I have built something that I think a lot of you sports fans or stats nerds like me might really enjoy. So, this is Stats IQ. To give a little background on me, I'm a sports nerd. I have been my entire life since I was a kid, all into fantasy. Grew up on Baseball Reference. All the references. It gave me every stat. I had to know everything. I love trivia. I always thought I was the best, and because of that, I recently have been digging into building websites. And the first thing that I could think of is a sports trivia app. I was big into Wordle, and I love the daily aspect of it. So I was like, why not combine the two and have a daily sports trivia app? So that's what we have here. So as you can see, high level, you guess the athlete. You guess the athlete from a real stat line. You have three puzzles: an easy, medium, and hard, and they're segmented by how well known the answer is. And then you can filter by sport or by era to kind of get your niche, and also if you're a little bit older, maybe like some of the classics. And I also have a point system here. Like I said, you get to filter here. So let me pick a few that I might not embarrass myself. So we'll do football and baseball. And for the era, I was born in 95, so modern I should know pretty well. But we'll throw classic in there just for fun. All right, so we'll go Blake P for my username, save, and you get a recovery code. So if you were to switch from phone to computer, computer to phone, or someone else's phone, if you save this, and I'll show you where you can plug that in. You can make sure you never lose any progress because you will stack up points and climb a leaderboard. Okay, before we dive in, like I said, before I forget, my code, you click that bottom right. You can copy that, and that's where you go back into it. All right, so this is the UI. Admittedly, I'm very proud of the way it looks. At the top, you can see where we have the filter selected, which you can change them until you start guessing, and then it's locked. You have practice, which I did a practice earlier, so it says 9. You will have 10 practice ones on the free mode. Also, pro, this does not affect the game or the leaderboard at all. It just gives you a lot more information. You'll have unlimited practice mode. Really detailed personal stats. Very happy with the way it looks. You'll get your average amount of guesses until you get it correct for each score. Or each sport, each era, all of that. So really nitty-gritty details. Weekly recap is something I have even on the free mode, but for this one, you can go back and check your history. You'll get a badge, and then you can send me direct feedback. Okay, so this is the game itself. So we have easy. And we have 1983 NFL Draft, number 1 overall pick, refused to play for the Colts. And it gives you the information. They were the number 1 overall pick in 1983, which some of that's already reflected. We're going to adjust some of these clues here. Still making it better. Their first team that drafted them, the Colts, and then they were traded to Denver. So this was well before my time, not going to lie. I already had this one earlier today on my real account, so I know who it is. So we'll just go ahead and, well, let me show you. Let's say for some crazy reason, I'm like, this is Tom Brady. Not Tom Brady. And the clue was their famously traded after they refused to play for the team that drafted him. And for each wrong answer, you get a different one. So let's say Peyton Manning. Okay. He threatened to play baseball. Okay. Well, that's what gave it away last time because that's John Elway, because I've read an article about that. So nice call, correct, John Elway. You can see 85.7% of people who've got this question have got it right. I also plan to implement where it lets you know how many average guesses. Yeah, 85% got it right, but it could have been their third guess or first guess, so I'm going to add that stat down here soon. All right, now walks through the breakdown of how you get to the scores. So it's guess 3 of 3, so obviously less points than if you got it immediately. And it was easy, so there's no multiplier. 2 errors, 1.5 multiplier, and it was only a couple sports, so not much of a multiplier there. All right, and you'll see down here it lets you know countdown to the next puzzle, so that's until midnight. And I really like the report a fact error. So say if, for example, something was incorrect and you noticed it, maybe no, this is Kyler Murray. You send that to me, it goes straight to my email, and then I can adjust that in the data itself. All right, and while we're down here, I'll have another how to play. It walks through the same thing that you saw earlier, but a little bit more detail. Breaks down the scoring of how you get to the amount of points, your max possible score. And also, it gives you that option for the pro as well here. So it gives you a lot more detail of how to get the scoring and whatnot. All right, so let's go to medium. 2006 NFL season, San Diego Chargers MVP, 348 carries, 1,815 yards, 31 touchdowns, 5.2 yards per carry that year. That one to me is easy. That's LaDainian Tomlinson. I abused him on Madden during that time when I was like 10, so definitely LT. Once again, I got more points here because it was my first guess and medium, so the multipliers are in my favor. Most people know about LT. Not shocking that that's a pretty high percentage. All right, for hard, set Bears passing record, one of the most unexpected big years by a quarterback, and that was 4,355 yards. This was when I was born. I have no idea about this, so I'll use this time to show you the give up feature. So that counts as if you got all three wrong, and the answer was Eric Kramer, little sad face. I would have never gotten that, and you can see most people haven't. All right, then it's saying if you want to keep playing and upgrade to Pro, so you'll have unlimited, that little link. I need to adjust some of that verbiage here. All right, so we went through everything, and we set our username, score. Now we have the score history, so it breaks down your win rate. I was 2 out of 3, so 67%. What's my best score on a specific one? My best streak, my current streak, little badges that I've gotten. And also we can break it down in calendar. So it's calendar view here. You click on it. Okay, we got LT right and got us this many points, this 0, and this 525. So honestly, very, very proud of the UI. I think it looks great. But I might be a little biased here. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, so top right, you'll see the little medal. So it'll show you the overall leaderboard. So D Millie is killing everybody right now, but he's one of my buddies, so I gave him a little early access. That's why his streak is 4. He got a little one day before everyone else. And I've given him the Pro. So since he is Pro and has all the extra features of the extra breakdowns and whatnot, the direct access, he's Gold. So that would designate the Pro. And I also have today's leaderboard, and it lets you know where you stand. So for today, I am in 6th place. All time, I didn't break the top 25. But if you do, you'll see it here, and also you'll see it next to your name, because it's kind of like the college system with basketball, football, baseball. Big college football guy, I kind of like the top 25 aspect of that. All right, what do we have next? So this will pop up here in a minute. We'll go ahead and click on it now. So set reminders. If you're like, wow, this game is so fun, which I hope you do, and you want to do it every day, climb the leaderboards, you can put your email and it will let you know every time a new puzzle comes out. And I think lastly is the share. So went through all the puzzles for the day. This will let you know you got it in your third guess, first guess, you didn't get it at all, the points accrued, and you can share that directly to social media, copy it, save it, whatnot, and just show your friends how much smarter you are than them. So, all right, well, this is all that we have for today. Like I said, we will have a new puzzle midnight. It resets. I have over 1,000 puzzles right now. I'm actually going to double that today, so you'll never see the same puzzle twice. And starting to load up on the individual eras and difficulty. So Even if you have one niche that you like, then we'll make sure that you never see that again. All right, well, I hope that y'all like this video. I hope that y'all play this game, and please let me know if you have any questions or feedback. Thanks.